Welcome to today's Explainer. We're jumping right into a truly fascinating fable today, one that brilliantly blends the totally unexpected with some deeply timeless wisdom. We're stepping into a slightly whimsical world to unpack the story of Britain's lion, drawn straight from our source text. It's a short, punchy tale, but man, does it pack a punch. It has so much to teach us about leadership, about community, and what it actually means to be strong.
Okay, let's dive right into this. Section 1, Britain's Unusual Lion.
So our narrative kicks off in a sprawling, ancient forest located in, of all places, Britain. Now, if you know literally anything about British wildlife, you're probably chuckling right now. Real British forests, they're home to badgers, foxes, maybe some deer. Absolutely no native lions. But in the forest of our story, a powerful, kind-hearted lion named Leo is the undisputed king. It's a fantastic bit of geographic irony, right? And it tells us right off the bat that the unexpected is setting the stage for a much, much bigger lesson.
Let's take a closer look at our main character, Leo. He was deeply respected by all the animals, but, and this is key, it wasn't just because he had this raw, overwhelming physical strength. Nope, he was revered for his deep sense of justice. This is an absolutely crucial distinction. It sets up the whole foundation of his leadership. The text makes it incredibly clear that these animals didn't just fear his claws, they genuinely honored his moral fairness. He was a good, just leader. And honestly, that is exactly the kind of anchor any community needs before a crisis hits.
And unfortunately, that crisis arrives fast. Section 2, the devastating forest storm.
Without any warning at all, the skies darken, the winds start howling. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the sheer, terrifying speed of the devastation. Just look at this timeline. Hour 1, a severe storm slams into the forest. Hour 2, massive, ancient trees are just crashing to the ground. And by hour 3, numerous animals have completely lost their homes. It is an incredibly rapid escalation. The safety and security these animals completely relying on was stripped away in the blink of an eye, leaving the whole community vulnerable, scared, and totally displaced.
Right in the middle of that chaotic aftermath, with homes completely destroyed and morale absolutely shattered, Leo steps forward. He gathers all the terrified animals together and delivers this powerful message. If we work together, we can rebuild our forest. This right here is the ultimate call to action. Notice how he doesn't dwell on the destruction, he doesn't waste time on despair, he immediately pivots to unity, giving the animals a shared concrete purpose exactly when they need it the absolute most.
Which brings us to the most dynamic, action-packed part of our story. Section 3, Unity and Joint Efforts.
The animals hear Leo's call. They shake off their fear, and boom, they spring into highly coordinated action. This brilliantly illustrates the concept of a division of labor. We see the elephants throwing their immense weight around to clear the blocked paths. The agile monkeys are scrambling way up high, gathering up all the scattered branches. The birds are taking those branches and intricately weaving them to build brand new nests. And the gentle deer are right there providing comfort and help to the injured. Every single diverse member of this community is using their own unique traits and natural abilities to solve a massive shared problem. It's literally a masterclass in teamwork.
And you know what? The results of all this hard work were nothing short of miraculous. The source text points out that within just a few days, this incredible collaborative effort didn't just return things to normal. Oh no, it actually made the forest even more beautiful than it was before the storm. This highlights such a phenomenal concept. Through combined teamwork and real resilience, a community doesn't just patch up the damage of a crisis. They can actually emerge from it stronger, closer, and with a vastly improved environment for everyone.
Now we reach the quiet heart of our fable. Section 4, the secret of true strength.
As the dust finally settles, and the forest is literally glowing with new life, the animals gather around to thank their leader. When they express their deep, heartfelt gratitude to Leo for guiding them through this total disaster, he just smiles and shares this piece of wisdom. True strength lies in helping others, not just in being powerful. It's a beautiful realization, isn't it? And it perfectly mirrors his earlier call to action, neatly tying the entire narrative loop together. Remember how we established at the very beginning that Leo was respected for his justice, not just his muscle? Well now, at the end of the crisis, he confirms exactly why. He entirely redefines power for them, proving that the absolute most powerful thing you can do with your strength is to use it to uplift those around you.
So, the crucial point is, what do we actually take away from this? Section 5, the story's important lesson.
The core takeaways from this text really boil down to these 3 foundational pillars. True bravery and success are defined by, first, unity.
joining together when times get really tough. Second, kindness, approaching problems with a gentle, fair heart, just like Leo did. And third, helping one another, taking actual, actionable steps to support your neighbors. And why does this matter to us? Because any community, whether it's a mythical forest full of talking animals or our own very real neighborhoods and workplaces, will eventually face its own storms. Relying on these 3 traits ensures that when that storm inevitably hits, we don't just survive it, we rebuild something much, much better.
Which brings us to our final thought for today. I really want you to ask yourself, in our own lives, are we focused on individual power or the true strength of helping others? Seriously, think about that for a second. When you face challenges in your own life or at work, are you striving just to be the strongest person in the room? Or are you striving to be the Leo of your community? Because true leadership is always about how much you can lift others up. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer today. Keep learning, keep helping others, and I'll see you next time.